Please, make every sound of what happened.
Aura just stares at you for a moment and tilts your head to the side.
What you remember, can you reenact it?
So, alright, she thinks she's just thinking for a moment. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. So, you hear the sound of a stool being dragged on a wooden floor. And then there's
not a dog.
No. And then no. Somebody's sitting down, and then there's some eating noises, somebody's eating. and then they look at you.
You ate food and fell asleep.
Ate the food, knocked out.
Damn.
Was the food drugged?
They kind of just shrug.
That's not good. You shouldn't eat drugs.
They stare at him.
If they knew it was drugged, they wouldn't have eaten.
Most
Wouldn't have
likely.
eaten it.
Oh. I guess that sounds right. Maybe. How are you?
Deep Alligator, which you?
He just kind of looks to the group, just whoever wants to go next.
Looks at Bryn next, actually.
Brian.
What was the question? What happened?
How about you? What happened with you? Basically.
Me and my friend Barden were on a adventure to help him divorce his wife, and we ended up in the city of Novgorod at a bar where we got in a fight. And afterwards, we were at the counter getting drinks, and then next thing, I woke up here, which is not that different from what normally happens to me, not going to lie.
Oh.
Quite the party, I say.
Just trying to have fun. But that does leave me with a bit of an issue. If I was in Novgorod and they were in Hupperduk, and we both got brought here the same way, this is a large group of people.
We may have been brought here at different times, maybe it didn't happen on the same day.
Perhaps.
Where are you from? Looking to Rain.
Oh, out of character, I already forgot!
I told you this, the place where we live near
Utherdurn? Yeah.
Utherdurn.
Well, not exactly there, but, a small village outside it.
Oh, and Aura, Kira, and Bryn, that's far north. That's like if you're in if you're in Russia, you got banished to Siberia, kind of distance.
I'm really quite concerned with the methods of how they took us from such spread apart places.
I don't even know where they got me from.
Well, they kind of looked like a cult. Maybe different members went to different places.
It wasn't them that did it.
Oh.
What happened? What do you mean? What happened to you?
Well, when I was in the tavern and after I was just finishing the same kind of illness, but I'm pretty good with medicine and curing elements, but whatever I tried didn't work. Before I passed out, I saw a hooded figure that wasn't these folks. They had a sigil on a necklace. These ones just had a ring.
That's not good.
So
Out of character, I'm getting the nonary game vibes. 999, etc., etc.
Everyone suddenly has a 9 on the back of their hand.
That's my speculation.
I just think some people might have wanted us for something. Kind of took us, I guess. I don't know.
Why?
Shrugs.
Well, didn't the one guy with the crystals on his face and the mask say that we were gonna be part of their family? She uses air quotes around family.
Just shut
Man, are you like looking? I see the map moving on your screen. Are you like looking for where we are?
Oh no, I just have the habit of moving around. Sorry.
No, it's
Same.
no problem. I'm just like.
Like
waiting
first,
for
I
it
was
to
just
get
like,
around.
just looking.
I don't know. Well, I don't really know where we are. What do you guys think we should do?
Food.
Stay together.
Food sounds good.
I think for the time being, it would be in our best interest to stay together. Because this is really in the middle of fucking nowhere and we don't know where we are.
Fucking nowhere.
Fucking nowhere.
I feel like I'm gonna get yelled at if I say that, so I'm just gonna say nowhere!
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Oh, by the way, my name's Kira. It's nice to meet all of you now that now that we're breathing.
I'm Bryn.
Nice to meet you, Kira, Bryn, Guy.
My name is Aura.
Alright, okay. Looks like he's like.
Have you already forgotten my name?
Raven. Right, Raven.
I'm Rain, but it's spelled like Raven without the V. R-A-E-N.
Oh,
See, you're just confusing him.
Without V.
without V. Rain without V. Okay.
Debbie.
So Dev, as you all are taking a moment to breathe and talk about your stories, Dracula says, "Look, you say, so what happened? What happened to you?" Kind of turning towards you, Angelo. If you could type and roll 20, it would be appreciated. If not, I'll read what you type.
Yellow poop.
Take your time.
No one needs to know about the crab out of character.
Crab.
Just the fact, why is this crab just in the middle of...
Wait, how big is that crab?
It's like the size of a
Great Dane.
It's like a big dog-sized crab.
Could I stand on that crab? Not ideally, but could it actually support?
Do you try to stand on the crab?
No, I'm not gonna do that ideally, but like, would it actually be able to support the weight of me?
You're not sure. How much do you weigh?
75 pounds.
It would probably be able to hold you.
Oh shit. Big boy!
Yeah, we told the bird the alphabet. And we're talking about how they got here. Oh god.
Nice.
Raven. That is cursed.
It's what the gold wanted us for.
So you remember it was foggy too. I think we should probably camp, I think. It's gonna get dark soon.
How dark is it?
it's like sunset, you know, like you have like the orange like the oranges and yellows of the sunset still giving enough light to see and move and whatnot, but it looks like you've maybe got an hour and a half.
Or Kai just tosses their hands in the air and says, "Fire!" and they go start wandering off to look for firewood.
Aura starts wandering looking for firewood. Let's give me a survival check, Aura.
I'm gonna go with her and help her, and I'll keep her out of trouble.
Okay. And easily enough, you guys wander around and do find a decent amount of kindling and there's dead wood that's around, and kind of get a decent pile of fire materials.
Aura just kind of comes running back to where the group before with a bunch of and she just looks so happy, and then she just drops it into a pile and then tries to make a little campfire.
Okay.
I think Adrian was casting a spell to light the fire of his
I think
button?
so, but he does you do to do prestidigitation, Dev, you do need materials to light on fire. You'd create it's like if you're like sparking a lighter, you'd be able to make a small little light to hold for a moment, but you'd need to actually put it on something. So
That's what we mean. Like, she got the dead wood, and I think he did that too, like, after
Yeah.
the firewood was collected.
Yep, and as she's like about to like set it up and like I'm gonna rub these two sticks together, it's already on fire. Just jump back like fire.
Or just looks over at Angela a second with Pika Gape, like slightly offended, but then like is very excited about the fact that there is now a fire. She's very happy about that.
Little dances. Chip, chip, chip.
That's warm.
She turned into a puff ball.
So, which way you think we should go tomorrow? This way and that way.
That way, Aura points to the eastern path.
Tweety Bird Red.
Pretty bird.
Be careful, that might come back to bite you in the ass.
Does anyone here have a guess as to where we are?
Mm-mm.
I will say anyone who is proficient in history can give me a history check.
I guess I'll go.
If you are proficient in history.
Let's go!
Okay.
Okay, Aura and Kira. From your research, Kira, and your general learning, Aura, you know what you do recognize is these mountains are familiar. They are the Penumbra Range, this series of black, glassy rock, very sharp mountains that jut high into the sky that are very dangerous for people to climb. There's not many paths and passages through them. There are some ways through. It's very dangerous to try and go through. And you know that you are either on the far eastern side of Xhorhas in the Kryn dynasty, or you are somewhere on the west side of the Miskath Strand, which is the far eastern side of Wildemount, also commonly known as the Blight Shore.
Oof.
It's a bad. It is either way. Both of those places are bad. So what do you guys do? As the sun is slowly setting, still have a bit of light. Anything else anyone wants to do before you guys decide, okay, we're going to try and call it for the night? not us characters. Looks for nearby animals.
And Kira will say, if we don't go hunting today, I can have something for us in the morning, if you all like.
That'd be very
It
Oh.
just won't be meaty.
Oh, okay.
I can create fruits. That's about it.
Oh.
But it'll be enough to sustain us for the whole day.
Really nice.
That sounds very lovely.
Mhm.
So admittedly, we're either... The character was at far east or far west?
You're either the far east of Wildemount in general, or you're on the far east of Jorhas, or the far west of the Miska Strand, Blight Shore. But either way, you are on the far eastern side of Wildemount. You're either in Jorhas or Blight Shore, but you're far. Okay, Angelo,
I I usually do that.
Dracula will try and help you. Roll a survival check. Is anyone else going to try and help Angelo hunt for an
Nah.
animal?
Yeah, if my wanderer thing could be of help, then I'd like to do that.
I'll give
Okay.
bardic-
You can make a survival check as well, Rain.
Angela.
Ooh, Angel!
And Angelo, you walk for a while, and you turn around, like looking around. You look down, you see a pair of footprints, and you follow them back, and it leads to the camp. Whatever you're tracking must have come through your camp. It's about human size, pretty big.
Yeah.
Takes you about 5-10 minutes before you realize they're your footprints. Rain, you see eventually as you're like searching around in the distance near some grass, you do see some small birds, some crows. Considering who you are around, do you attempt to shoot them, or do you think maybe we'll just wait for food in the morning?
Maybe we'll just wait for food in the morning. I don't want to make Aura a cannibal.
Okay.
I think it'd be more like humans eating monkeys than like cannibalism.
Yeah, it's still bad.
It's not good, but it's not cannibalism.
Yeah. Still not good though.
It's gonna take you a while, Angelo. I will also give you another survival check with disadvantage, as it's getting dark.
This
You're
is
looking
not-
around. You're not finding much. I mean, it's the same modifier.
Grab,
correct?
grab,
Grab.
grab.
As you see, you do see like a bird in the distance. It's like a crow, black feathers. That's really all you're seeing, especially with that 9. At this point, Kira, while you're trying to work on these crystals, give me a medicine check.
Okay. Medicine, please work.
Mhm. You're able to get a small amount of it out. There's still a large chunk there, but you decide to stop before you risk hurting Torrid, rather than
Yeah.
focus on getting this out. You focus more on not hurting him.
Mm.
Angelo, what do you do? Do you go after it with a greatsword, or do you throw a hand axe at this black bird? Okay, roll damage. You cut into this bird and it does not move anymore. You have caught a crow. More.
Heresy.
As
I'm gonna eat that in front of me.
if he eventually comes back with a bird on an axe.
Or just makes that noise as she sees the crow.
Ooh.
She is not happy.
And points at Aura's expression. And that's why I didn't kill the crows I found.
Is Crab gonna be okay? Should we eat him?
No, we shouldn't eat the
No.
crab.
Crab friend, not food?
Crab is friend.
Friend, not food.
Friend.
This crab is friend, not food.
If
Or
crab
it is
becomes
friend.
food, I can purify crab.
If we find other crab, can it eat?
Just not Torrid. Anything
Other
else is
crab.
fine.
Oh crap. Okay. Gotcha.
Dorothy is friend.
Okay, Angelo, give me another survival check. To cook
Eats
the
the
bird, to fully cook and prepare the crow.
It'd be funny if you ate the crow raw. Delicious.
You cook it well enough. It's cooked through. It's a bit gamey. You haven't eaten crow before. It's a bit awkward plucking the feathers off in front of a kenku.
Staring intensifies. She's just glaring at him.
It's like, you know the scene in what is it, The Last Jedi, when Chewbacca has like the little creature on the stick and they're all like staring at him and he's like, "Ugh," and like doesn't eat it. It's like that.
Big sad bird eyes staring at you.
Oh.
Do you eat the cooked bird? I guess I can wait till morning to eat. He hides behind a tree and you just hear faint sound of eating.
She just tracks him with her eyes, just staring at him. Really eyes, like, bitch, I hear you.
Yeah, he just follows you and just kind of like gives you the puppy bird eyes. Like on a puppy, they're sad. On a kenku, it's like it's an awkward sad. It's even worse. Oh.
The music fits this too. That's the worst part.
Okay, I really wish I had.
It just starts playing those the music from those like
The
commercials.
The ASPCA Sarah McLachlan commercial.
Mhm.
Every 60 seconds. Every 60 seconds in Wildemount, a crow is eaten by Angelo. Every 60 seconds on the Blight Shore, a minute passes. So, do anything else for the evening, or do you take some shifts and rest?
Commit
Well,
sleep.
You
I'll
should have
take
some.
first thought.
Yeah.
What's up?
Oh, Fran was literally saying shifts. Like she'll take the first shift. Like, okay, cool. It's gonna be like we should have
Okay.
shifts. I don't want to all go to sleep.
Okay, so who's gonna take the first shift?
I can go first.
Okay.
I'll go second. I only need, 4 hours?
You, as an elf, only need to transfer 4 hours.
Okay, yep.
Okay. I'll go forth, I guess, then. And so, Bryn, as night falls, I need you to make a perception check.
This is gonna be bad.
It'll be fine.
Nothing escapes my gaze.
Nothing comes around to be caught by it, though. So, technically, yes, nothing escapes your gaze.
Especially a hot pair of booties.
as your shift goes by pretty uneventful. Nothing really happens. You maybe just spend most of it thinking like, how did you get into this situation? And you think about Brandon Bloodsteel,
Yeah.
and you think about you just think about everything that's led you to here, and wonder what was the decision that truly got you here. Eventually, your shift comes to an end, and you awaken. Rain. I need you to give me a perception check as you take the next shift.
Can I
Just
say
to the other people offering to take shifts.
What was that,
Can I s-
Bryn?
Can I stay behind and like talk to Bryn for a bit?
Yeah, absolutely. As you like wake Rain up, like, hey, it's time for shift.
Perception. Boop.
Hey
13.
kid,
Okay.
how are you holding up?
Things could be better. I could not be in this situation. But for being in this situation, I guess I'm okay. I don't know, maybe I haven't processed it all yet. I feel like I should be in more of a panic than I am. I'm concerned.
I mean, I kind of feel the same way. But I mean, I've been in situations like this many times before, so I guess this isn't very new to me.
It's new to me. Shouldn't I be scared? Shouldn't I be crying, calling for my parents?
Do you want to do that?
No, that won't help anything. My parents are probably really far north.
Then there you go. That's your answer.
Still feels weird. I don't know. I feel like that if I did that, I'd just be a nuisance to to everyone else.
I mean, you are literally a child. It's okay. We don't expect anything of you.
Well, that's kind of hurtful.
You know what? We don't expect you to like contribute to the group, you know. You're like, how
You expect
me to
how,
be
how
used-
old are you? 5?
I'm 10.
That's like 6 months in elf years.
I know.
It's closer to 1, considering, like, say human lives for about 100 years, elves live about 1,000.
How did you get here?
I
You
was
said you were at
kidnapped.
the- What? Well, yeah, no shit. Sorry. Obviously.
So far, 3 of you need to wash your mouths out with soap, but go on.
I think you need to learn more language. Just saying.
My vocabulary is rather verbose.
I kind of like scratch my head like, huh. Look. I'm trying to help, but I'm clearly making things worse.
I appreciate the effort.
Well, shit. I'm going to go to bed if that's the case.
You really should get some rest.
It's hard to sleep in all this.
I get that. I was a little bit worried I wouldn't be able to trance without my parents around.
You were worried about what?
That I wouldn't be able to trance without my parents around. It's my version of sleeping.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Were you able to?
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
I
We'll keep you
feel
safe.
refreshed.
I'm glad. I'm going to try to sleep, but I don't know if I'll be able to. I think my friend got taken here with me, but I have not seen him.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's fine. He's a bastard. I'm sure he's okay somewhere. Probably fought his way out.
Let's hope so.
I'll give you some time to yourself. Stay safe.
You too.
Okay. Rin, you eventually try to get some sleep successfully. Rain, as you're keeping watch, nothing much happens during this night or during your shift other than you see a fairly large chunk of rock just kind of float on by and just keep going, and it's just gone.
The fuck, SpongeBob driving by?
Wait, did you say a chunk of rock is floating?
It's like it is a 40-foot diameter rock hovering roughly 50 feet above the ground, just...
Well, that was weird.